irrelevant of the government that holds power, as a media organization that stands for truth and the people's right to know, we cannot forget the incidents that transpired on the 6th of January 2009. On a day like today, 11 years ago, media freedom in the country and the right to free speech was dealt a serious blow.
The Sirasa Media Network had just completed the installation of a new state-of-the-art studio complex in Depanama to enhance the television experience of our loyal and ardent viewers. As the first attempt, on the 2nd of January 2009, a group of unidentified assailants began their attack on the Depanama Studio complex by throwing petrol bombs at the studio. 3 days after that, on the 5th of January, a white van without a license plate was seen patrolling around the Depanama Studio complex. While law enforcement agencies were informed of this imminent threat, on the 6th of January at 2:10 a.m., a gang of armed thugs broke into the Sirasa Studio complex. The professional assailants first attacked the security personnel at the studio complex, and their next target was the main television broadcast control room of the studio. The group, who destroyed all the equipment at the studio complex, escaped after rigging 2 Claymore bombs at the studio complex. During the government analysts' investigation after the attack, an 8-kilogram Claymore explosive was found active at the main control room of the studio complex. Despite the brand new studio complex being completely reduced to ashes, within a few hours, we were able to begin telecasting as a sign of the strength that we found in our unity. Law enforcement agencies launched investigations into the attack, and politicians at the time promised swift action against the perpetrators. Within 48 hours of the attack on the Sirasa Studio complex, veteran journalist Lasantha Vikramatunga, who arrived at the location and condemned the attacks, was murdered in Athidiya. The attack on the Sirasa Studio complex and the murder of veteran journalist Lasantha Vikramatunga are still unresolved cases. This blatant attack on media freedom will forever remain a dark reminder of the oppressive times that Sri Lanka has endured. We strongly believe and continue to believe in the power of the people. The people of the country saw how former Minister Ranjan Ramanayake was arrested for not having a valid license for his official firearm. Why aren't responsible authorities, who were so enthusiastic and prompt to arrest an MP for not having a license for his official weapon issued by the government, showing similar interest in bringing to justice the perpetrators who rigged 2 Claymore bombs at a media institution? Claymore bombs are not freely available for purchase. It has to be stocked and transported before being used. What is the origin of such large-scale explosives? Shouldn't these matters be investigated? A large stock of weapons without serial numbers were found on board the Avant-Garde floating armory. Shouldn't these matters also be investigated? Certain people who were behind these attacks are now facing the consequences of their actions brought about by the natural order. While it is pertinent that the perpetrators of these crimes be mindful of the concept of karma or the deity watching upon the people from above, the people of the country are also still waiting for justice to be served.